Hello, 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 and good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm so excited for today's training. Today, we're going to talk about the top sales secret. And today is actually part 5, believe it or not, but we are on part 5 today. Okay, and I'm going to share something really exciting with you that is going to help your business. Okay, so I see people have already joined in here for the training. That's amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Pauline, good evening. Maureen, yes, hello, hello, yes, hello, hello, hello. Awesome, awesome, good. So I see more people jumping in right now. That's awesome. So what we're going to do is going to get started today, but I want you to really, really be open today in terms of this conversation. Okay, so you will be communicating with me on the chat. So please make sure that you've identified the chat box. If you're just joining in, make sure that you identify the chat box. And then this is the communication channel we're going to use. Okay, yes, hello is correct. Perfect. Okay, good. So I'm very, very happy you've joined today because I'm going to cover something really fascinating that is going to help you in your business immediately. Okay, it's going to give you immediate results because that's what this training is about. Okay, and we're going to go through some really powerful stuff. Okay, so tell me if you are ready. Tell me if you're ready in the chat box. Tell me if you are ready, because we are going to go through some stuff really, really fast, and you need to be on board 100%. Totally. All right, very good. Very good, very good, very good. Ready. Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome. Good. So let's jump in and let's get started. So first rule, I want to go through quickly the rules for today. Okay, the rules for today, firstly, is no recording. Please, 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 no recording. Okay, do not audio record or video record today's conversation, today's training. Make sure that you are only listening in right now and not recording. Okay. The next thing is your participation is what's going to give you the results. You really need to participate in order to get the results. Okay, if you just listen in, you might get some results, but if you're not on the chat with me, then you're not going to get the results. I can tell you that. Okay, so let me see if you have found the chat box. Give me a hello in the chat box. That will tell me you are here and that you are communicating. Okay, so give me a hello in the chat box right now. Yes, hello. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome. Awesome, good. Yes, hello, Praveen. You're here. Awesome, great to see you. Yes, good. Hello. Yes, perfect. Excellent. So you've identified the chat box. I see some people have not. Maureen and Pauline, I don't see your comments yet. But I see your earlier comments. So I think you've just you've identified the chat box? Yes. Okay, awesome. Good. So the third thing is nothing that I say today is true except if it's true for you. Now, this is a really, really key piece of information I want to stress, because if I am telling you something and you just accept it because I'm telling you that, it will actually fail you. It will fail you. You really have to take this content and see if it's applicable to you, if it's real for you, if it's true for you, and then go ahead and apply it. Okay, if you do it just blindly because I'm saying it, you will actually not create results. You really have to make it your own. Okay, the next thing is don't allow me to go from point A to point B unless you fully understand point A. Okay, so are you okay with all 4 rules? Everyone on the training should give me a yes before we can proceed. Okay, yes, because you do need to agree for no recording. That's right. That is correct. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good, good, awesome, good. So let's jump in and let's get started. So that's my book. It's called Your Profound Success, and I'm the award-winning author of this book. This book has been written by myself and co-authored with this amazing gentleman that you see on the screen here. With me, Mr. Raymond Aaron. Again, he's of course a New York Times best-selling author, so really amazing personality to be associated with. This is another book that I've written last year. It's called The Secret of Wealth. The Secret of Wealth. Okay, and this I've actually co-authored with my wife. We've co-authored this with Mr. Brian Tracy. Okay, and I'm writing actually one more book right now, and that's with none other than this powerful personality, Robert Allen. Okay, and it's about real estate. It's a very, very powerful book that is coming up very soon. Okay? Now, Do you know 8 out of 10 businesses fail? 8 out of 10 businesses fail. And we're going to look at why it is happening and what can be done to actually change that. Okay? So here's the statistics. 8 out of 10 businesses fail. And this is a graphical representation. And you will see why it is so obvious that all these businesses have been shutting down right now with COVID, is because they were already on the brink of failure. They were already on the brink of failure. So you will see that a business that was very stationary and very progressive, very booming, is not the businesses that is going under. Okay, these businesses that are going under right now were already on the brink. They were barely making it through. And that's the reason now they're filing for bankruptcy and they're saying we cannot do it, and they're closing doors. But if the business is actually doing good, if they had very good cash flow, if they had reserved and all that, they will not go under. Okay, just this 4 to 6 months of chaos will actually not put them in a position that they'll go bankrupt. Okay, the reason why they're going bankrupt right now is they were already in trouble. Okay, and this is crazy. This is amazing data. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? With me? Yes, awesome. Good. Okay, perfect. So let's look at that a little closely today. Okay. Now, why do you think, what changes are mandatory for you to be successful right now? What changes are mandatory for you to be successful right now is what you need to look at. Okay, not what was successful 3 years ago, not what was successful 30 years ago, not what's successful even 3 months ago. Okay, what are the changes that are mandatory for you to be successful right now? Okay, the next thing as you to look at is, how do you manage sales in this post-COVID era? How are you going to manage sales in the post-COVID era? Okay, and the third question really is why are these changes important? Okay, this is what you need to look at when you're looking at the sales from a real-time perspective. Okay, this is really the important conversation that we're going to have today. Okay? Now, majority of these businesses fail because they don't understand their clients' problems. Okay, their pain points. This is one of the major problem that businesses have. Okay, they are not getting the problem that the client or their patient or their prospective client has. Okay, what is their exact pain point? Okay, now do you know what's a pain point? Do you know what's a pain point? What does it mean by pain point? Any idea? What does it mean by pain point? No idea. Okay. Root cause. Okay, good one, Praveen. Good one. Lots of trouble. Yes, that's right, Pauline. Lots of trouble. Yes, exactly. Good. So you really need to look at what keeps them up at night. Exactly. Very good. Okay. So these are some very important things that you should know about the client, because if you don't know these things, then it's very difficult to run a business. Very difficult to run a business. Okay. So you're absolutely right. So now the question is, do you know your client's pain points? Do you actually know what is their pain point? Okay. Because you know that if you don't know their pain point, how can you address it? Right? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? Yes. Okay, good. So yes, awesome, good. So identify the chat box. Richard, I see you've just joined us. Awesome. Welcome. So make sure that you identify the chat box, and this is where we're going to have a conversation, so you can chat with us. Okay. So please identify the chat box and we'll continue the conversation. So do you know the client's pain point? Now for that, you have to know what the pain point is. You have to exactly know what a pain point is. Okay, so let's quickly look at that and then we'll revisit about your pain point. Good. So now tell me, do you know your client's pain point? And first we'll look at pain point. Okay. So definition of pain points. What exactly is a pain point? So the number one reason that you need to know the pain point is because pain point is a very specific problem that your prospective customers of your business are experiencing. So they are experiencing that problem right now. Right now, that's a problem. Because remember, the sale will only happen if they have a problem. If you are offering a solution, but if the client does not have a problem, do you think you're going to make any sales? What do you think? Are you going to make any sales? You're offering the best solution, like the best in the world, but the client does not have a problem. No, exactly, never, exactly. Okay, so you really have to understand what is the pain point, what are they actually going through, what is their specific problem. Now the word specific is really important in this definition, because if you have a general idea of what their problem is, that's good, that's a good start. But if you don't know exactly what their problem is, then you will not be able to offer them a solution. Okay, is that good? Are you with me? Are you with me? Good. Perfect. Awesome. Good. So in other words, you can think of a pain point as problems, plain and simple. So what are their problems that they are experiencing? What is something that they really are having trouble with? Okay. Now, let's look at your business. Give me an example of a pain point that your clients are having right now. Give me an example of a pain point. Tell me something that is a pain point for your client right now. Any idea? Any idea? What is a pain point for your client right now? When you have come up with a business, because essentially that's what a business is, right? A business is an organization that is there to solve problems, right? They're there to produce solutions. They're here to provide the services. They're here to provide the solutions. That's why you run a business. So if you're running something to make a sale, you're running something to offer solutions, you better know what the pain point is first. Okay, so this is why I want to start looking at this very closely. Okay, so tell me, do you know the pain point for your clients? If not, that's okay. That's what we're going to run. I'm going to show you some things today that will really help you. But right now, do you know what pain point for your client is? Maureen, they do not know where they stand financially. Okay, good. Very good. Now, very good. Anything else? Anyone else? What do you think is their pain point right now for your clients? Now, Maureen, that's a very good realization. That's what you see, right? That's what you see, that they don't see themselves where they stand financially. Do they see it as a pain point? That's the real question. Okay, because remember that pain point, they have to see it as a problem. They have to recognize, oh my God, something is missing or something is a problem. Okay, so the pain point is really something that they should identify. And of course, you can be involved. You can be involved in the education of making them realize, or making them at least have a look, for them to realize that that is a problem that they have. Okay, but the whole point is that they should realize that there is a problem. Because unless they realize it's a problem, they are not going to come to you for a solution. Does that make sense? Right? Yes, exactly. Unless they recognize that they have a problem and, oh my God, I need Maureen, or oh my God, I have a problem, I need Richard, I need Praveen, whoever their solution provider is, they are not going to come to you unless they don't recognize what the problem is. And that's why you need to know what the problem is for the client. Okay? Good. Oh my goodness. Great. Yes, absolutely. And that's why we are having this conversation. If you don't know, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. Okay, perfect. So does any one of you know exactly what the pain point of your client is? Give me a yes or a no answer. Do you know exactly what the pain point for the client is? No, not really. Okay, Okay, no idea. Okay, good. Kind of. Okay, good. All sorts of answers. Okay. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Kind of. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Good. Okay, so I'm going to show you some scale. I'm going to show you a different viewpoint on pain points today, and this will help you to actually identify where you can help your client. Okay, so there are 4 types of pain point, and your business could offer one or all 4 of them. The more pain points you can address, the better solution you can offer. Okay, the more pain points that you can address, the better solution you can offer. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's look at that. Number 1, what exactly are their pain points? Number 1 is financial. Number 1 is financial. So financial pain point is when the customers or the prospects are actually spending too much money on what their current service provider solution or their products, and they want to spend less. Okay, so that's their problem. They say, oh, you know what, I have this hydro bill that comes in, but oh my God, it's $350 a month. That's ridiculous. I don't want to spend too much. And then you are this amazing hydro service provider which can reduce their bill by $150, and they'll only pay $200. Boom, there you go. You've addressed their financial pain point. Okay, and it could be in terms of the way they manage their finances. It could be in the way of how much they pay for a credit card. It may be how much they pay for mortgage, anything. Okay, so that's the first financial pain point that you can look at. What financial pain point does your business offer or solve? I mean, okay, so this is the first point you have to look at, and it's a very important component. A very important component. So whatever business you are involved in, try to get a financial pain point that your customer might have. Very important. Okay, so I'm going to describe you 4 categories, but if you can pick something of one pain point from each category, it will actually help you the most. Okay, so what are their financial pain points for a customer who is your prospective customer right now? Okay, so can you, using this definition, can you now, are you able to figure out what a pain point for your client might be? You don't have to tell me the actual pain point, but looking at this definition now, can you identify a pain point, a financial pain point, what your client might have, that you solve it for the client? Awesome, awesome, very good, very good. So yes, just give me yes or no answer. That's right. Yes, you don't have to describe the whole pain point. If you want, for sure, go ahead, but that's not necessary. I'm just looking to see if you have some clarification on this. Yes, awesome, you got it. Very good. Very good. Okay, so you will see that if you are able to identify a financial pain point that your product is solving for the client, now you have a specific thing that you can approach your client with, right? Good. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? If you need any help right now, you need to speak up. Okay, if you're getting stuck, because this is where it really gets really interesting. Okay, if you are having trouble, if you cannot describe the pain point for the clients, you are going to have difficulty going forward. Okay, it's something that is really important for sales. Okay, so give me a yes if you're okay to move on from here. Give me a capital yes, because I see lots of comments here. So yes, awesome, awesome, good. Perfect, thank you. Explain a bit more. Okay, good, no problem. I got it. Okay, good. So there's mix. Okay, good. So you understand pain point, something that your business is solving for the client. Okay, a solution that your business is offering. Now, before you give in with a solution, before you share your solution, you need to understand if the client has a problem. If the client has a problem. Because if the client does not have a problem, the client is not going to buy. Okay, does that make sense, Pauline? Because you as a business, you as an entrepreneur are offering the client a solution, but if the client does not have a problem, they're not going to buy. Exactly, yes. Now, if you are offering a solution and the client does have a problem, but if you don't know what the problem is, then again, it doesn't make sense for you to get a sale. You're not going to create a sale, right? So you need to know if they have a problem, number one, and secondly, what the problem is. Okay, did you get it? So you need to know if they have a problem. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So if they have a problem and what the problem is. Now, what the problem is what we're talking about right now. So do they have a financial pain point? Do they have a financial problem right now that your product actually solves? And it could be as simple as, oh, you know what, they take nutritional products right now from the market, and what they buy right now, you know, if they buy from me, they will get it at 70% of the price that they pay right now. Okay, whatever they're doing in terms of their nutrition, you know, they're spending $500 on grocery, but if they go for my products, what I'm recommending them, their grocery bill will drop to $300. So their financial point is that excessive income loss that is happening. Okay, so that's a financial pain point for them. It's a pinch. Okay, good. Did you get it? Awesome, got it. Perfect. Another area, yes, awesome, you got it. Awesome, good. Now the second pain point that your business can look at is addressing their productivity pain point. Productivity pain point. So your prospects, they're wasting too much time using their current provider, or they want to use their time more efficiently. So it's something that your business provides as a productivity enhancer. Okay, so you say, you know what, you're currently using this particular product, this phone, but you know how to open an app, it takes 16 minutes. If you use my phone that I sell, it opens it in 10 seconds. Okay, just as an example. Okay, so the productivity for the client goes very high. Okay, it could be in terms of the service or product that you say. You say, you know what, when you want a product and you have to research and you have to find out where the product is available, what is the price, blah, blah, blah. But if you go with my product, I will give you the product this price, and I will also guarantee that you will not find this product cheaper anywhere else in the market. Done. So now you're saving, it's a productivity pain point for them that, oh my God, my productivity goes down because I have to research, I have to put in so much time. I don't know if the product will work, blah, blah, blah. All those productivity problems that they have, you are solving it for them because there is no research involved. You say, I'm going to compare it for you. I'm going to compare it for you. And you can also, like, for example, if you're selling an insurance product, you actually do the homework for them, right? You say, you know what, you have this insurance right now. I will show you what I have. Even better, I will compare it for you. And you know what I will do is, if I find out that you have better insurance right now, I will make it a point that I will tell you not to buy my insurance. I will tell you. You don't have to tell me. I will tell you, don't buy my insurance. Because what you have currently is a better insurance. Okay, if you're taking a nutritional products, I'll actually look at the bottle and tell you how much vitamin A it has, C it has, da, 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 and I will compare it to what I have. I'll compare the price comparison for you. You don't have to go through all that hassle. I will do it for you and I will solve it. Are you with me? Are you with me? Yes, that's the productivity pain point. Yes, awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, and this is definitely some work. This is not an easy thing, but I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to get sales. Easiest way to create sales. Okay, awesome, good. The next thing you have to look at is the process pain points. What's the process involved? Okay, how cumbersome is it? And one of the best examples I can give you for this one is a store called Amazon. The reason, I should say, one of the reasons why Amazon is so successful is because the process that they have in place is one of the easiest process on this planet. Okay, you can buy a particular product in 2 to 3 clicks. Absolutely 2 to 3 clicks. That's why it works like magic. You know, you just search what you want, you look at 3 or 4 products, you look at the reviews, you look at, oh my God, I love this. And the moment you click that product, in 2 clicks, you are at the checkout. There's no need for you to put in the credit card because you've already bought from them. You're already a Prime member. They already have all your database. All your data. All what you do is click proceed to checkout and boom, 24 hours, the product shows up at your door. Okay, so they have totally nailed down this one, the process pain points. There is no process like Amazon in terms of shopping. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand that? Awesome, awesome. So if a client wants to buy the product from you, if they want to go for your product, how difficult it is for them to buy the product? Just look at that. Look at what the process is. If a customer calls you and if they want to buy a product from you, how difficult is it or how easy it is for them to buy? Okay, or is it you'll say, oh, you know what, first I will come in and we have to complete a registration form and I cannot do it online because I have to come into you in person, I have to understand this and and you will give them 60,000 reasons. Okay. Yes, exactly. Okay, don't make them jump through these hoops. You know, you say, boom, this is the website, this is the link, here's what you pay, and done. Okay, remember that the more obstacles you keep between you and them, the more you're deterring them from buying from you. Okay, is that making sense to you? And that's the process pain point that you're addressing. They don't want to go through a lengthy process. They don't want to go through a very long process. The shorter the process, the better sales you're going to have. Okay? Good. Let me just look at the list here. Okay, perfect. So, Praveen, Pauline, okay, good, awesome. So, are you good with this? Do you have any questions so far? How are you doing so far? Are you learning something? Are you learning something? Good. Awesome, Praveen, Maureen, Pauline, awesome. Richard, are you here? I don't see you in the chat here. So I'm not sure if you can hear me or if you can identify the chat box. Okay. Yes, awesome. Okay, awesome. Very good. Let's continue. The next one I want to talk about is the support pain point. This is a very important component for your service and your sales support. Okay, so the prospects are not receiving the support that they need at critical stages of the customer journey or sales process. Okay, hey Richard, yes, good to see you. Okay, so you really have to know that the support pain point is one of the factors that is critical for your business. There are certain points in your business where the clients will need maximum help. And if they are not getting that help at that specific time, they will actually change vendor. They will actually change provider. They will change coaches. They'll change companies. Okay, because they are not receiving the support. So what you need to look at it, what is the amount of support that you are providing? How approachable are you? How reachable are you to the client? Okay, how often do you reply to them? How often do you, are you on Facebook helping them? How often are you on LinkedIn? Like whichever platform you want to use for your clients. Okay, what is the support that your team or your company offers? What is the support that you offer your clients? Because once they see that their pain point is support, they say, oh my God, the company offers me this product, but oh my God, to reach their customer service or to get an answer from them, oh my God, ridiculous, forget it. Okay, and that's where you come in and you say, you know what, when you deal with me, you don't have to, call that 1-800 number and wait there for 30 minutes. You just send me a text and boom, here I am, I'll reply back. That's a support pain point that you're addressing for the client. Okay, are you with me? I change company because, yes, exactly, Pauline, you change company because of support. Yes, I do too. Because I don't want to wait 45 minutes on the phone because these guys are busy. Okay, I will change to some other company that offers me exactly the same price or even sometimes higher price. I will actually pay somebody a higher price if they're giving me better support. Okay, because to me, those 45 minutes are more valuable than what the company will charge me. I see a lot of value in my time. Okay, So definitely, very good point, Pauline. Very good point. Okay. So let's look at this. Let's look at this graph. Now, this is a very, very interesting graph I want you to look at. Okay. There was a company in the year 2004 that was doing sales of around 6 billion. And this is a B, by the way, B. Okay, $6 billion. And in 2010, this company actually did a sale of $0. $0. Okay. And there was a company that was not even 1 billion. It was somewhere around $500 million of business this company was doing. And gradually over a period of 6 years, this company started growing and it crossed 2 billion mark. Okay. So they are competitors basically. Okay. They were kind of in the same business. Yes, Praveen, you know this. Very, very good job. Yes, it's actually that company called Blockbuster and Netflix. Okay, you see this crazy statistics with this company. Okay, so this company in the year 2000 to 2010, from 6 billion, they went bankrupt. They actually went bankrupt. Okay, so they went bankrupt, and these guys who barely were there in 2004, they actually, and now they are somewhere up there. Okay, $2.2 billion. That's what they did. And we're only talking in 2010. And you know how much Netflix has grown after that. Okay. So why I'm showing you this? How is this relevant to you? How do you think, why am I showing you this? Any idea? Why am I showing this to you? Why are we discussing this? Any idea? Any idea? Why am I showing this graph? What do you think is the significance of this graph? Exactly. Maureen, you got it. Did not change with time. You need to change or you're irrelevant in some time. Absolutely, guys. You got it. You absolutely got it. Well done, Praveen and Maureen. Awesome. So what was the problem with Blockbuster? What was the problem with BlackBerry? Okay, you need to give the customer support that they need. Exactly, Pauline. Perfect. Okay, so they had the best product. They really had the best product. I mean, I remember when when we used to go to Blockbuster, it was really the best product. Okay, now they had the best ideas. They really used to come up with some new ideas, and all the return policies and blah blah blah. All these things that they were doing were kind of good ideas. They were actually best for their time. Okay, however, they had the systems also. They really had good systems, but as you correctly point out, they did not change their business. Okay, and not only they did not change their business, this is the fascinating part about this whole thing. Okay, so watch this. They did not change their business, and most importantly, fast enough. Okay, are you with me? Because at the end there, right about here, I'll even tell you where. Okay, see, right about here, when they were here around this area, 2008, 2009, that's the time Blockbuster made some changes to their business. Okay, when this curve was starting to go down, but of course it was it was too late, right? They didn't buy Netflix when they had an offer. Yes, exactly. And you see all these crazy examples, and it's like, it's just unbelievable. Okay, yes, absolutely, Praveen, that's right. Okay, so not only that they did not change, but the most important thing for you to note is they did not change fast enough. So what do you think has changed due to COVID right now? And this is where I want you to now look at your business. So look at what we've discussed so far in terms of pain points. Look at what we've discussed in terms of the changing graphs, and changing graph fast enough. I mean, if you look at this this graph again, I want to share this graph again with you because this is really crucial. Look at their growth from 2009 to 2010. So even here they had sales for 4 billion. 4 billion. So if you look at 2009, they were actually doing sales worth 4 billion. 2008, they were at 5 billion. So the decrease of their business was not from 2004 to 2008. Are you with me? Okay, if you carefully study this graph, you will see that they went from 6 billion to 5 billion. Okay, not a big deal. I mean, of course, a drop, but okay, something that, you know, they could have managed. But because they still did not take any action, they said, oh, it's only 1 billion, we'll manage, somehow we'll manage. They saw another steep decline. So what took them 6 years here, took them 1 year to lose 1 more billion. And then the next year from 4 to 0. From 4 to 0. Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Now, let's look at your business. Let's look at what has changed due to COVID. Okay. So first of all, give me some ideas as to what has changed due to COVID. What are the changes that have been brought over because of COVID? Any idea? Any idea? What has changed that your business should be aware of? What do you think has changed? People's perspective. Yes, exactly. Exactly. People's outlook on what? Businesses are now online, 100%. 100%, Praveen. That's absolutely right. Good. What else? What else? What aspects have changed in people's lives? What avenues have changed in people's lives? Health. Yes, exactly. Big time. They want everything sitting at home. Yes, no face-to-face meeting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. That's right. You guys got it. You got it. Okay. So first thing, health has changed in a major, major way. Okay. The way people start to consider health has changed in a major way. Their incomes have totally changed. Okay. They've either gotten better or they've got worse. Okay. But it has changed for almost the entire planet. Okay. People who are doing not so good are actually not existing anymore. People who are doing bad are almost at the brink of bankruptcy. And people who are doing really, really good are actually doing really, really, really good now. Okay. So the health has changed, income has changed for people. People's priorities have changed. Are you with me? Okay, just the way that they look at things, not just businesses I'm talking about. I'm just talking about a normal, person who does a 9-to-5 job. Their priorities now have changed. Okay, what has changed is their focus. Okay, they focus on different things. Okay? You have to look at their attention span has changed. This is really fascinating. This is really fascinating. Their attention has changed and also has changed their influence. Okay, and it's really important for you to recognize all these things because they impact the way you do business. They impact the way that you are going to do business. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? This is really important, and you need to look at all these factors and how they affect your business. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Okay, awesome, awesome, good. Wow, yes, exactly, exactly. What has changed is definitely their needs. Their needs have definitely changed. Okay, what has changed is their wants. What do they want from life has totally changed. Okay, the other thing has changed, which is their friends. They have changed their friends, believe it or not. That is what has changed. Okay? Their connections, the people that they associate with, the people that they connect with have changed. Okay. Also, their businesses have changed. So if they were in no business, the business have changed. The businesses that they buy products from has changed, right? And you mentioned online marketing, no face-to-face meeting. That's absolutely right, right? Because some of these people had never shopped online, but now what they're doing is they're only shopping online. Okay, so of course businesses have changed. The next thing is the way they communicate has changed. Now all this, why am I sharing all this with you? Because this has an impact on your business. This list that you see right now in front of you, and this is actually not even an exhaustive list. Okay, there are many more things that have changed, but what I want to share with you is these are some of the most important things that you need to look at, and look at how this has impacted your business. Okay, because it has. If you are not able to recognize that right now, I'm telling you, you need to look at it more carefully. Okay, is that helpful? Is that helping you? Yes, awesome, good, good. So the reason I showed you, yes, awesome, very much awesome. So you look at your business, what you were doing a year ago, you look at what was the scenario for your business in October 2019. and you look at your business, what's the status for your business in October 2020, and you will see that each and every factor, there are about 12 factors that I've put in here. And how is your business? You actually need to look at all these areas and look at, okay, you know what, if the client's income has changed, how is my business supposed to now work? What am I supposed to offer the client if the client's business has changed? If their friends have changed, how am I supposed to change? If their focus has changed, if their attention span has changed, what changes do I need to make in my business? Okay, yes, thank you, Pauline. Thank you. Okay, so this is what is very, very important for you to look at, because this is the reality right now. This is what has changed for clients. Okay, now there are some foundational things that you must understand to be successful. So these are some of the foundational things that you need to understand for improving or increasing or skyrocketing or booming sales in your business. Okay, businesses that will not cater to customers now will perish. Will perish. Okay, so if you don't attend to your clients right now, if you're in a position where you're not connecting with your clients right now, your business will not exist. Will not exist. Okay, and what I'm telling you is actually not what you want to hear. It's not something that you like to hear, but I'm giving you the actual bare truth. Okay. Yes, awesome. Awesome. It's really, really important content. Exactly. Good. Okay, so business that will not connect to customers now will actually close down. So you will see that if you are not connecting with your clients, the connection between you, the affection that you have between you and your client will actually go down. Okay, because you're not connecting with your clients anymore because you think, oh, nothing is happening right now, and you fail to communicate enough. Okay. Good. And the next thing is, if you don't change your business model structure or business model to the current changes, the future is bleak. So you really have to look at these things and get some changes into your business so that your business will actually not only just sustain, but boom. Okay, that is increase in value, increase in net worth, and increase in the number of clients that you have. It will actually boom. Okay. Now, do you want to know how to boom your business? That's my question to you. Do you want to really know how to get over all this thing that is sort of craziness that is happening around? Give me a yes in the chat box. Yes, for sure. Okay. Of course. Okay, good. I love that. Yes, good. Awesome, good. So I'm going to share something with you, which are the 5 basic rules of sales, basic rules. And then, on the next session, which will be on the following Thursday, we'll explore more. Okay. So the 5 basic rules, these are the basic rules for sales. Number 1, your business must, okay. And must have an online presence. There is no 2 ways about it. When I wrote a book in the year 2016, it was called Your Profound Success, 7 Powerful Ways to Skyrocket Your Business Using the Internet. Okay, using the internet. And it actually gives you some techniques and some strategies in general for having your presence online. And now that book is actually more important than it was in 2016 when I published it, because it talks everything about online. It talks about the mindset that you need to go online, all the key important components. Okay? But nevertheless, you should understand that having an online presence right now is more important than ever before. Okay, so now you have this data, you have this understanding of how the client's needs are changing. You have an understanding of these examples that I shared with you. And now I'm sharing with you the 5 basic rules of sales. Okay, so the first basic rule is that your business must have an online presence. Okay, now just as a query, just as a question for you, are you happy with your online presence right now? Are you happy with your online presence right now? No. Okay. Not really. Okay. Okay, good. Not so much. Okay, good. So that's good. I mean, at least you have a recognition as to, oh my God, I need to do this. And just making that awareness, that's the first step. That's really the first step. Okay, I'm not even there. Pauline, don't worry. That's okay. That's why you're here. Okay, so you need to start somewhere. That's my point. Okay, because becoming aware of this is the first step, is actually the first step. So if you're not there, if you don't have this, if you don't have that figured out, that's okay. At least you have the awareness that, okay, you know what, I don't have that. Let's get this going. Okay, so that's a good start. That's a very, very good start. Okay? Now, the second thing that your businesses must have is actually have a product that is in demand. So you saw the list that I shared with you before. I showed you 12 points that have changed in the post-COVID era, right? I've shown you that the attention has changed, their focus has changed, their priorities have changed, their relationships have changed, their businesses have changed. I've showed you all the pointers. I've shown you 12 pointers. Now, if you take those 12 pointers into account, do you think your product that you have is in demand? That's what you need to look at. Okay, because you may realize that, oh my God, now that this is the case, these are the 12 pointers, my product is actually in more demand than what it was before, right? And it's funny because I just talked about my book. It was totally not intentional. But if you look at that, if you look at the book that I had written, right, the book that was in 2016, people knew the importance of the internet and, oh, yes, I should be online. And I wrote a whole book on it. And now it is actually in more demand than what it was in 2016. Okay, so that's an example. Yes, it is amazing, Praveen. Very good. Very good. It is in more demand. So that's amazing. So if you, and it will happen, like, you know, I shared with you, I'll share with you an example of, there is a business that is booming right now in Toronto, which is crazy. I never actually thought about that. Okay, but there is a business that is booming right now, and that business is laser eye surgeries. Laser eye surgeries. That's a business that has seen a growth of more than 30%. 30% growth right now in the COVID era. Okay, and the reason why they are booming is because people are wearing these masks. Okay, and because yes, exactly, Pauline, yes, we discussed that. I told you about that. So when people are wearing these masks, you know, there is that fogging that happens for the glasses, and because people's glasses are getting fogged, people don't like it, and that's why they're now turning to these you know, laser eye surgery places where they can get rid of their glasses. And we had a great laugh about that the other day, right? That's exactly what's happening. So you never know which business will pick up when, right? They have a sleek marketing idea. I have a sleek marketing idea for them, actually, what they could do and all that. You know, exactly. Me too. I mean, when I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Good, I've done it 8 years. Oh, lucky you, Praveen. You did not have to go right now in the rush, because I'm sure they've also jacked up the prices, right? So, well, good for you. You had that vision, Praveen. Well done. Yes, my reading glass. Yes, exactly, Maureen. They do fog up. They do fog up, and that's why, you know, I mean, I don't wear glasses, but I've seen that happen so many times when I'm talking to other people who, of course, are wearing masks. So it's amazing what now that product is, of course, in demand. That product or that business or that service is in huge demand, more than actually ever, right? A 30% increase, and we are not even in the annual increase. We're talking about last 6 months increase. So if you look at in terms of percentages, they are at 60%. Okay, so what I'm saying is you need to look at what your product is and how much demand it is in, depending on all these 12 pointers that I gave you. Okay, the next thing that you need to look at is, do you have a free or a trial option? This is really the key component right now. Do you have a free or a trial option? Because right now there is so much that is offered for people in terms of, we're talking about online, but even offline, is that people need to try out stuff. People need to check it out. Okay, so you need to have something as a trial option for the client. Okay? And it could be very, very simple. It could be something that you share with them in terms of value. It could be something that you share a very, very minor component of your business. But it has to be something that they can try out. Okay, this is a huge trend right now. This is a huge business trend right now with this free trial options. Okay, and you need to have a business. I mean, if you already have a product that you've priced right and all that, that's amazing. But see if you can come up with a free trial option for them. It doesn't have to be the actual product. It doesn't have to be anything actually to do with your product. But say you create an ebook, say you create an audio package for them, say you create an educational video series for them, say you create a report from them, say you create an analysis for them, something that they can test you out, they can test your knowledge. Okay, are you with me? Because they need that a lot right now. Clients are needing that a lot right now. And any business. Okay, free stuff, free stuff, free stuff. That's what people are after right now. I mean, they were always after that, but right now it's more than ever. You need to give them so much trial options that they trust you and they go, oh my God, this was amazing. I mean, if she gave me this much for free, this amazing value for free, I wonder if I spend, $7 with her, what will she give me? Oh my God, this was amazing. And what will I spend? $100, what will she give me? You know what I mean? So you need to give as your client, you give them more value, okay, in terms of free. The fourth thing is variety of price points. So this is important because you cannot just serve one customer with one price point. You cannot say, oh, all my product right now is for $1,000 and that's it. You need to offer a variety of price points. So you say, oh, you know what, this is for free. I have these 3 products which are free. Then you have a product for say $1. Then you have a product for $7. You have 99. You have 1,000. You have 10,000. You have 50,000. Whatever you can come up with. Okay, it doesn't have to be 50,000 products, but I would recommend at least you have 2 to 3 products for free. Okay, are you with me? 2 to 3 products for free. Okay, and it could be anything what I just explained you. Okay, it doesn't even have to be a physical product that you sent out and ship out and all that, because then it starts to add up. Okay, just simple something online, digital that you can send in, a report, an ebook, an audiobook that you can create, an analysis that you can create, anything that you can give it out for free. Okay, but you need that free product. Then you have something which is, sort of a low ticket item. So you have something for say $1 or $7 or $9, something that is really, really low value that they can grab onto. Okay, and then you have something worth say 99 or something around $200 to $300. And then after that, if you want, you can definitely have higher price items, say $1,000 or $10,000. But you need to offer all these price ranges. All these price ranges. Okay, are you with me? Because are you getting the idea? Because you are catering to different audiences. Okay, yes, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You are definitely catering to different audiences. A person would want to buy a $1,000 product from you and will not be interested in your free ebook. Okay, because they know that, oh, free ebook, this will have so much value. But if I buy the $1,000 product, oh my God, I already know that I'm going to get value worth $5,000. Okay, but you need to have that so that the person has that realization. Yes, awesome, perfect. And the last one is one of the most important one is have way more value than ever. Way more value. So you really have to pack your products with value, lots and lots of value, lots and lots of value. Okay, are you with me? So if you have these 5 rules, these five basic rules, now you're ready to understand sales at a whole different level. Okay, are you getting these 5? Did you get an idea about these 5 basic rules for sales? Awesome. Yes, awesome. Perfect. Do you have any questions about this? No questions. All right, very good. Very good. Awesome. Now, out of these 5 basic rules, tell me how many rules is your product following? Just to give me an idea, how many rules is your product following? And these are basic. So it might be 0 or it might be 5, right? So the range that you can have is from 0 to 5. Okay, so you might say, you know what, Amit, my product, yeah, I have a great online presence. Yeah, my product is in huge demand. So I got 2 points, I got 3 points, I got 4 points, whatever your product is. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Very good, very good. So this is a very good point for you to keep in mind as to where you actually start. Okay, where you start the entire sales process. And I will tell you basically through this entire training that I'm going to do very soon, I'm going to walk you through about an 8-step process, because every business has 8 areas that you need to develop. Okay, and I'm going to talk about all these 8 areas in a special training. And in that training, you will actually explore how your business, how your product actually flows from one point to the other. How does it actually flow from one point to the other? Okay, so it's an entire process that that will take about, I'm thinking it might take about 6 to 8 weeks for us to go through the entire process. And I will be going through that series of training. Actually, I'm going to tell you more about that in the next training. But I want you to understand that we've started with the basic rules, and I want to show you something that will help you. That if you have a business that you need to adapt to the changing environment, okay? If you don't, your business will not exist, okay? What businesses really work right now? What are the businesses that really work right now? I mean, all these changes are taking place. You see these, you know, it's going online. This is happening, that is happening. The requirements are changing. What is really working right now? I'm going to share with you. Okay, what type of business is really working right now and doing amazing? And this is not specifically to guide you into doing other business. Okay, you don't have to say, oh my god, Amit, my business is great right now, I just want to continue with my business. It's some strategies I'm going to show you that you can apply in your current business. Okay, so this is not about changing the business that you are in. Please don't do that. Okay, because what's working for you, just keep it working. That's amazing. But I'm going to share something with you that you can use in your business that will really get the sales going. Okay, are you with me? Would you like to know what those things are? Would you like to know what those things are? Because these are the things that I'm going to share with you that you just apply in your own business now. Okay, you pick up that and you boom, you apply it in you get a result. You apply the second thing, you apply the third thing, and you get a result. Okay, perfect, good. So we've covered that. What's working in right now in 2020 in this post-COVID era is what we're going to cover in the next training. Okay. Yes, exactly. So today I had the foundation of sales. Okay, this is very important. Like today's session, definitely make sure that you watch the replay if you missed any part of it. But you definitely have to get this basic done. You have to understand the whole psychology behind it. And once you understand this, once you look at the 5 basic rules and work on those 5 this week, just work on those 5 things. Okay, because remember, those are the basics. Those are the basic things. Okay, because once I teach you something advanced, then you know, I will want you to work on the basics first. Okay, and as you go along, as I teach you more, then your basics will also get incorporated into this. So if you're not able to apply all 5 basic rules, don't worry right now, just work on one right now. Okay, but I'm going to cover all that in the next session. I'm going to recap what you need, and we're going to get started in a totally different way. Okay, perfect. So did you have a way? So make sure that you register. Make sure that you register for the next Thursday's training, and it's going to be similar. It's going to be about 60 minutes to 90 minutes. It all depends on how much content I'm able to deliver and how much responses I get and how you guys actually respond on the chat. Okay, when I find that it's too much information, or you know, you need to have some work done before we go ahead, then we cannot continue. Okay, if you get tremendous wins and you have something that you're going to create for the next week, then I don't want to overwhelm you. Okay, so that's the way we'll take it. It's not something that I've planned, oh, this is the 90-minute slot, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's why I'm actually doing a bit by bit pieces so that you can take the information, apply it, and then work with me again next week. Okay, so just apply this information and work with me next week again. Okay, did you have a win today? Did you have a win today? Give me win in the chat box if you had a win today. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, win, yes, awesome. Awesome, good. So very good. Maureen, thank you. Thank you. Praveen, yes, thank you very much. Okay, so definitely go through the recording if you want to go through the pain points. We discussed the graph, we discussed the 5 basic rules, we discussed lots of amazing things today. Go ahead and apply this. And most important, remember, I'm doing this top sales secret for you. All these parts that I've done is free. Okay, it's a free sessions that I'm doing for you. My expectation from you, the exchange that I'm asking you to do, is send me a video testimonial. Send me a video testimonial. Just to pull up your camera and turn it on and do a camera shoot saying what changes this has brought about in your life. What is the results that you've created by using this? What have you don't have to explain exactly what you learned. Okay, you don't have to explain what you learned, but you just say, you know what, I got this result and what you created and how it has impacted your business. That's what I want to know. Okay, it could not be even in terms of, it could be in terms of income, it could be number of clients, it could be just cognitions, it could be a change in viewpoint, anything that you have recognized in this training is what you can put. The best would be video. Yes, exactly. The best would be video. But if not, you can even write it down and send it to me as an email. Okay, yes, send it to me as an email and I will share the replay with you. Yes, I will share the replay. Okay, so do you promise to send me a testimonial? Do you promise me to send me a testimonial? It could be video. Video would be the best, but if not, just send me a text or send me in text, an email or Facebook message, whatever you prefer. Yes, text is okay too. Awesome, done. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome, yes. That's okay, don't worry, do not worry, do not worry. All right, great. So thank you very much. I will wait for your testimonial to come in. And I thank you again for attending. Make sure that you attend next week because we're going to go into more details about the application of these things in your business. Application, we're actually moving to the application phase in the next training. Okay, so thank you. Yes, you're very welcome, Maureen. You're very, very welcome. Okay, thank you for attending today. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Maureen. Praveen, thank you. Richard, thank you so much for attending. Yes, awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.